ASUS announces the use of liquid metal thermal compound in its 2020 ROG laptops. ASUS has switched to a new liquid metal thermal compound for its entire 2020 ROG gaming laptop range. Liquid metal has long been used in the enthusiast overclocking scene, but this is the first time we've seen its widespread use in a mainstream laptop. ASUS had to develop new machinery to facilitate the application of the liquid metal thermal compound, as traditionally it had only been applied manually, which was not feasible in this case. ASUS is utilizing the highly respected Conductonaut from Thermal Grizzly for the job to ensure the 10th General Intel Core processors powering the lineup stay cool. Laptops featuring this new combination will be available from Q2. This press release from ASUS details their process in bringing liquid metal thermal compound to the gaming laptop market. Liquid metal thermal compound. What is liquid metal? Liquid metals have low melting points that render them fluid at room temperature. These alloys are highly conductive, so they're extremely effective at transferring thermal energy between surfaces like a processor die and heatsink. The benefits are well established in overclocking and DIY circles, and internal testing reinforce the appeal for gaming laptops. Our engineers observed a 10 to 20 degrees Celsius reduction in temperatures depending on the CPU. The improved thermal interface creates margin that can be used in different ways. Lower temperatures help processors sustain higher clock speeds for longer, and also prevent fans from ramping up to louder RPMs. The additional thermal headroom can also be used to reach even faster frequencies and higher performance. Although liquid metal's properties are consistent regardless of the processor, our research indicates that Intel CPUs have the most to gain. The die is small, with heat concentrated in 8 distinct regions of the chip. It's also surrounded by a safe zone on the CPU package that's free of surface-mounted components that don't get along with electrically conductive materials. We want to deploy liquid metal where it can have the biggest benefit and be the most reliable. There are different kinds of liquid metal on the market. We use Conductonaut from Thermal Grizzly because it has a lower concentration of tin, which isn't as conductive as the gallium and indium that also make up the alloy. Rather than working closely with Thermal Grizzly like we do with other partners, we purchased initial quantities more casually to keep the project a secret. Not even Intel knew of our plans during development.